Hello everybody, welcome back to the Racing Legend 1234 YouTube channel. I'm Arvid Silver and we're keep going on our track reviews series, but today we're coming closer to my home country of Sweden. We are going to Finland, Rally Finland. But what's so famous about it before we go? Well, as you maybe have noticed, I'm just talking about the WRC game right now, that they say gravel, but sometimes it's more dirt than gravel. Yeah, so they don't have dirt, but and that's what's a bit special about this. It's a bit of dirt and gravel, so when you're going through it, it's also this rally is known for being a car killer, as in you got very high speed, very bumpy roads, and there are a lot of things around the road like vegetation, water, trees, and buildings. But before we talk about where those are on the rally stages, what are the stages? Stages for today are Onninpuja, Horka, Peijele, Arvaja, Filajakoski, Lauka, and Harju. There are a lot of stages, but we must start now with Oninopuja. Let's go. So now it should be working. So now we are on this stage.
150.
Instantly I notice that there are rocks here
Left 4 over crest open.
and there are trees there and a bit of bumps. So when through this stage, or it's also
Right
this
5,
rally,
keep middle over
we
crest,
want to
jump.
keep in the
Left
middle
5 over crest, keep in.
for
Into
the
right
most
5,
part,
keep in over crest.
especially through this, because for
And
this
left
rally
right tight,
it's
very
mostly
long
through
over
this
crest.
forest section. So when
Into
there is
right
no
4
forest,
short, into left
there's
5
probably
over
a barrier
jump.
or something else on the side. So you'll have to
Into
try
right
and just
5 over crest,
keep in
keep
the
middle,
middle.
tightens 430.
So as you can see, it's a very
And right 4 short, and
fast
right
stage,
4
and
over jump, keep right.
in my higher gears, I'm in
Into right 4 short,
most of the
over crest,
gears
keep in. And left 5,
over
keep right
third
over
gear
crest, into left
most
5.
of the time. And there you see that you shouldn't try and go wide because you can crash, and that's not good.
And right 5 short, into left 4, tightens over crest long, keep in.
And as you can see now, there's a
Into
new
jump
barrier,
80.
but it's quite interesting because this
Danger,
stage
right 3 long, tightens,
is
jump
very
over
bumpy,
crest, keep in.
and the road isn't quite narrow, but the actual stage you can call narrow because of all the obstacles on the sides.
Jump over crest, into right 5, tightens 4 short.
And there was another example of me having a bit of understeer because this is a loose surface, and hit the barrier, then hit a pillar. So
And
that
left 4 short, over
shows
bump, into
just
right
how
4, tightens 3,
focused you
keep
need
in.
to be when going at higher speed. And that's why I
And
recommend
right 3
not
short,
going in
over
that
crest,
angle,
80.
but going in
Right
this
4 short,
angle,
over crest, keep into
because
left 4,
as you
don't
can
touch
see,
into right 4,
it's
30.
much easier to see what's happening.
Left 3 short, keep in. And right 5 over crest, tightens 4 long. And kinks for crest into left 4, keep in, tightens. For jump over crest. Into left 4, tightens 3 long.
And
Into
then
right 4, into left
through
3,
this
for
stage
right
there are
3,
quite a
short
few
rock in,
jumps.
30.
So you wanna really just listen to your co-driver to what's happening afterwards, so you don't crash and lose a lot of time
And jump
and
over crest
damage your
into
car.
left 3, opens long. Into right 4, long over crest, 30.
And there you saw that when you get understeer, you want to actually try to control it in a different way than
And
just
caution, brake right
using
5,
the gas,
short
because
over crest,
when
into left
you
3,
can
short,
easily
don't
crash
cut,
into
and right
a
4,
pillar,
short, don't cut,
which isn't good.
80.
So when you get understeer, maybe
Right
try
3
and
tightens, keep in over
use
crest.
a little bit of the handbrake depending on where in the corner
And
you are.
left 3 long over crest,
But
keep in.
mostly you get understeer on the exit of a corner, which means like
And
now.
right 6, don't cut, 30.
So there, if
And left
you
6,
get a bit
jump
of
over
understeer, maybe
crest,
try and
caution,
brake
keep middle
or let
200,
off the
bumpy.
gas, so you don't
Jump 50, right
use too
6,
much
long.
and then just go.
Flat left, caution,
As you can
keep
see,
middle.
there's a little nice river beside me to the
Into
left,
big jump 40.
and then here
Into left 5, into right 4 over bumps.
there is a big jump with obstacles on the side, so you have to really listen to where the obstacles are on the sides. So if
And right 3, long 50.
sometime you maybe do like what I did and just talk and don't listen, you should
Jump over crest, keep
listen,
middle for right 3,
or at
30.
least look like at the what's it called, the pace notes
Left
on the
4
top,
short,
so you
opens
know
long over crest,
where you
jump.
should position yourself right before the jump, so you get an optimal landing
And right
position.
5 tightens.
And there we are done with the first stage. Off to the second one. Let's go. So now we are on this new stage called Horka. Let's see what we have to avoid,
20 left 4 over
what we have
crest,
to
opens.
avoid, and what we can use.
Into flat left, jump.
So
And left 4
instantly
over crest,
you
long.
can see all these little jumps and
Into right
hills
5
and
short
bumps
over
and all
crest
of
and
those
flat
ones.
left. Keep in very long over crest,
So
30.
instantly you can see that there are these tight corners. There are these tight corners right after each other. So you wanna try
Left 5,
through
keep
the
into
start
right
of
4,
this
tightens
Horka,
over crest.
maybe not do full gas, but you have to be really,
Into left
because
5 short, 30.
wait, maybe I can do this. So in a Formula 1 car, let's say, if this is the if this is the gas, no, this is the gas, this is the brake. So it's better for you. They normally are like that on the gas, like fully, and then when they brake fully at the stop, but then they lift up, which is called trail braking. If you can search on YouTube to see how you can do. But and that's mostly on the track racing, they just try to vary a bit on the gas and then just brake fully. But in a rally car, because of the surfaces, well, in the gravel, if it's asphalt, it's maybe not the same. But then they put on the brake, but then they like vary. So it's like that. They twitch a bit with their feet to get optimal traction because of this gravel and everything, the road isn't the same on every spot. So when going through, you can't just believe. And it's not like a race circuit where you just go around and around and around for a few hundred laps to see everything. In rally, you do a recce, where you just reconnaissance, it's short for, where you just go around and write all the pace notes, and then afterwards you have to go max out, flat out. So you have to be really like twitchy on your legs, on your feet, to be the best rally driver. But now
Right
let's
4,
just
keep
keep.
into big jump over crest, 100. 30.
So as you can see, when there may be no trees or something,
Right 4, tightens
there's
over crest, and
probably
left 5, keep in,
rocks
tightens over
or
crest,
hills
80.
there in those parts. So you
Right
should
4, very long,
know
tightens
that.
into jump over crest.
So when there are no trees, think, oh, if I go off, that's okay. Because if there are no trees, there are
And
probably
left
barriers
4, opens,
or
50.
stones. So I would not recommend trying to corner
Flat
cut
right over
if not
crest, jump, 50.
the co-driver says so.
Jump maybe 30. Keep in and flat right and caution, 40.
So as you saw there, try to go
Right 3
too
over
quickly
crest,
through
30.
that section. So because this is virtual, because this is virtual, you
Caution,
can
right
do
4,
this
short bumpy
a
over
lot
crest, 200.
before going on the stage
Left 4 short over crest,
in
50.
like a career mode or something,
Over
which
crest right 5,
means
keep into flat
that you
left
can
long,
easily
tightens
just
3, don't
practice
cut.
in everything, so you know every ins and
Over
out
crest into right
of
6,
this
keep into left 5,
stage.
short.
And there I initiated the slide, but I went too quick, too much on the gas at the end, so I got understeer, you can say.
And right 3,
Like
opens long.
I got a lot of wheel spin, but my car wouldn't turn.
And right 5, short.
So I just crashed. That's something with
And
this
jump over
rally I've
crest,
noticed,
60.
is that you get a lot of understeer. a lot
Caution,
of the
right
time.
3 tightens,
So
80.
you wanna try
Left over crest into right 4
just
short.
vary on the gas, because there I tried to keep my gas fully,
And left
then it
6
didn't
short,
happen.
30.
Didn't work.
Crest, keep middle crest,
And
30.
then I just wanna say
Left
the
5 over
pace
crest,
notes are not
70.
saying what gear you should use,
Left 4 short,
but
100.
what type of corner it is. So like
Jump
a
over
4
crest into flat right,
is a bit
tightens
tighter
5,
corner
keep
than a
in,
5, and
30.
a 6. Well, they
Right
don't have
3
6 in this
tightens,
game, but
keep
they
in
have
over
it in
crest,
the
30.
third rally games.
And crest into
But
left
if
5,
it's a
keep in, 30.
3, it's more of a little bit
Right 4,
longer
keep in, 30.
90-degree corner, and flat
Right
means
4
that it's a
long.
little bend. So I'll have to know that. Here you saw I could corner cut, but
Into flat left,
at the
short
end
300
you
over
saw
bumps and finish.
I went over a little hill and nearly tipped. So that's not good, especially at the end of the stage, where we are off to the next one. Let's go.
20 left 4 over crest opens. Into flat left, jump. 4.
So as you
And
see,
right 4, keep
it's
in,
actually
very long over
quite
crest,
bumpy
30.
as the normal stages. This is nothing special, except that I feel like this one has
Left
more
5, keep into
longer
right 4,
elevation
tightens
changes,
over
because
crest.
the other ones you went up a hill, jumped, and then went down. But
Into
here
left
it feels
5
like you
short,
go up
30.
a little bit, or a bit, then just
Right
stay there
4,
for a
keep
bit,
into
and
big jump
then
over
you go
crest,
down.
100.
As you see here, we go up a bit, go up, and a hill,
Caution, left 4, hard brake,
because
tightens 2,
that's
don't cut,
what
100.
normally is. So you'll have to just learn. And then this corner I really like, because it feels
Left
like
5,
one
keep
of the
into crest,
Bahrain
jump,
corners.
30.
It's like, I think turn 9 in Bahrain. Just
Right
search up
4,
that
tightens
corner,
over crest, and left
then
5,
you'll know
keep
what
in,
I'm talking
tightens over
about.
crest, 80. Jump, maybe 30. And right 5, tightens short,
As I
crest,
said,
30.
most of these corners are from other smaller stages. So if you want to master like a
Into
lot
right
of the
5
smaller
over crest,
stages,
big jump opens.
maybe do like all the small stages
And
once,
flat
except
left,
the super
tightens
special
5,
one, which
50.
is 3S's. Do
And left
those
4 over bumps,
other
into
ones,
crest,
then
jump.
do these longer ones, and then you
Left 4
notice
short,
which
keep in, flat
stages
right and caution, 40.
are part of these longer stages,
Right
which
3 over
means that
crest,
if you do
30.
this longer stage, you will actually learn how to
Caution,
do
right
the
4
shorter
short,
stages
bumpy over
easier.
crest, 200.
So it's quite a bit easier to
Left
do.
4 short over crest, 50. Over crest right 5, keep into flat left long, tight 6, keep into left 5, short.
As you saw there, if I hit the tree bad
And right
in a
3
bad
opens
position, I
long.
just get hit onto the track again. Which means that
And right 5, short.
if you wanna try to be optimal,
And
don't
jump
hit
over
anything.
crest, 60.
It's quite, you may be quite, oh yes, of course. But you never think about it. You always think,
Caution, right 3,
take it for
tightens,
granted
80.
that you shouldn't hit trees.
Keep left
But you,
over crest into right
the only
4,
reason you
short.
know is, oh, it damaged your car, but there's
And left 6,
actually
short,
quite a
30.
bit other reason
Crest, keep middle over jump into flat
Like,
left, 50. Right 5 bumpy over
that you
crest
get
into left
hit,
3
as we
medium,
said, but
opens,
then
30.
you can also get put in a bad spot. Like, you saw there, you could jump, but that wasn't from a tree, but you can also do that from a tree, and you can get it out on the track again.
Caution,
Or in
hard
a
brake
different
for left
place, which
2,
makes
don't
it harder
cut.
for you to just
Into flat
to
right
start
over
again.
crest, 30.
So, don't hit trees, take it for,
Left 5
you
over
will
crest,
damage your car
70.
and you'll put it in a bad position.
Left 4 short, 100. If keep middle over crest, jump. Left 5 over crest, keep in. Into right 5, keep in over
And as
crest.
you saw, I hugged the hill, and I flipped.
Left 5
So
over
there is
crest,
another
keep
reason
in.
for you
Into
to
right
not
5,
just
keep
hug
in
a
over
hill,
crest.
or hug one side, because you
left
can
5
get hit
tightens,
by the
very
hill,
long over
or get
crest.
hit by a tree. On these longer
Danger, right 3
stages,
long,
you
tightens,
really
jump
want to
over crest,
focus on
keep
not
in.
damaging your car. Because on the shorter ones,
left 4
yes, if
long,
it's
keep
like
middle over
6k or
crest.
something, if you damage your car, then you'll be able to fix it quite quickly. But on these longer ones,
Into left 4,
you
keep
lose
middle
more
over
time
crest.
because it's a longer
And left 3
distance
short, into right 4
with
over
damage.
crest,
So
keep in, narrows.
You have to really
Into left
focus on
4,
every
open,
stage to not
short.
damage your car or
Into
hit
right
any
4,
houses
short,
like
and left 5,
these.
short, 80.
But you need to focus even more on
Jump
longer
over crest,
stages to
into
not
right
lose
5, tightens
time.
4, short.
Because these longer
And
stages,
left
if you
4,
just
short, over
lose
bump,
like
into right
a
4,
bit of
tightens 3,
downforce
keep in.
or mechanical grip, as in like suspension or those things, at the start, you really lose a lot of time on these longer stages
And
than
right
on the
3, short,
shorter.
over crest, finish.
Same end as another one. How appetizing. Quite the finish. But let's go to the next stage. So now we're driving on Arvaya. Let's see what we have to try and avoid or what we can use.
50.
And instantly
Left
I
6 over
noticed that
crest,
there are
into right
trees
6,
and
short, over
there's this
crest,
barrier
100.
for and then this
Left
barrier
4 over
for,
crest, cut, into flat right,
as you
80.
can see, for the wooden for the wood. So no, it's made out of wood for the hay. So you don't want to go crashing. So you
Bumps and
don't.
caution, right 6,
So
narrows into
other
jump.
cars, if they like tip or something, they don't hit hay mostly. And there
And
you want to
caution,
try and
jump
avoid the
into
hay.
right 4, tighten.
But
And
here
right
when you
6
go by
over
the
crest,
river,
150.
there are just a few trees on the side.
Jump,
So
keep middle, into
you
jump,
still
keep
want to
left,
try and avoid.
150.
Listen to what the co-driver says, keep
Right
left
5
over
over
here.
crest, keep into left
There.
6 over crest, 50.
Too much speed on the exit. If you have too much speed on the exit, you get
Crest, keep middle,
understeer,
and left 5
or if you
medium
have a
over
different
crest, keep in
angle
50.
of like if you come in too early or too late. Too late you can get oversteer, too early you get
Jump, keep middle,
understeer
into
sort
left
of,
5, keep in.
if you keep on the same
Into
speed,
right
so you want to
6,
try
keep
and
in,
get
and
that
jump, keep
perfectly.
middle. In over crest,
Even
don't
though
cut,
the
into bridge, narrows, 80.
scenics are like the tree, no not the trees, but the buildings are quite nice. Try to focus on the road. And then for
Caution,
this
brake for
bridge
left 2,
you
big
don't
cut.
need to brake anything, you
Into right
just
6 and
brake
crest, keep middle,
afterwards so you
80.
can get this corner good enough and not get oversteer like that sort of and lose time.
Jump, keep right in.
So there are ditches
Left
on the
6 over
side
crest, keep middle,
and you
into
don't want to
jump,
go
keep
through
left.
those because
Left 6 over crest,
you don't
keep
want to go
middle,
through
into
the
jump,
ditches
keep left.
because you can lose, your tires can go in there and you can lose quite a bit of time.
Caution, brake for square right, don't cut, 150.
And you don't want to go on the sides because there can be rocks. Oh, there's a drone.
Right 6 over crest, into left. Right 6 cut, into bumps, 100.
And those bushes or hedges may look quite good, like if you crash into them, maybe you can escape, but no. So try and avoid those.
Flat right cut, 150.
For this one, through this handbrake, no, through this hairpin, you don't want to brake too late to
Flat
slide out
right
because
over
it's
crest,
an
keep
open
right,
one
100.
or a tight one, a cute hairpin.
Flat
So you
right
want to
over
try
crest,
and
keep right,
brake a
70.
bit
Jump, keep
earlier.
middle, 150.
You can just use the handbrake and then
Crest,
what's it
keep
called,
middle,
slide
100.
on the inside so you get
Left 6 short,
a
into left 5
very
short,
good
cut and caution, brake for right 2,
line
cut,
and
50.
you don't lose a lot of momentum. Like when hitting trees or other things.
Left 2, keep in, over crest, 200. Bumps, keep middle, and right 6 over crest, keep right, 200. Right 5 cut, and finish.
So now we're off to the next stage. Let's go. So this one, when looking at the map of it,
80,
it
jump,
looks
keep middle,
really
100.
quick. So
Right 6
probably
into caution, left 3
wanna,
long, don't cut,
for this
80.
stage at least, you want to just take the gears and just make them super long
Right 2, keep in,
so you
120.
don't lose a lot of time on the straights, as in some other stages of some other rallies.
Right 4, small cut, opens into left 4, keep in, 80.
And those trees, you don't want, definitely
Flat
don't
right
want to
over
hit
jump,
them.
keep
Those
in, 200.
just trees lying on top of each other in a pile.
Left 6 over jump, keep left into bumps, 100.
Here you
Jump,
want to
keep middle,
really
100.
listen on the co-driver,
Left 5 short,
so
150.
you don't lose a lot of time.
Jump, keep left, 200.
Like that.
Square left, opens, 50.
So as you can see through here, don't want to hit those bales. And then through this section you can
Square
just
left, tightens over
easily,
crest, 50.
you don't want to like
Square right, bail
gas
in,
too
70.
much. So you get
Right 2,
get a lot
short,
of
small cut,
understeer
opens,
oversteer,
100.
depending on.
Left 5 opens,
You
150.
can see it's quite easy to just go through.
Flat right over jump, keep middle, 100. Big jump, keep middle, 150.
Yeah, for this jump section you don't want to do like what I did, because here this can make or break your stage.
Jump, keep middle, 150. Flat right over jump, keep right, 100. Jump, keep middle, 150. Crest and right 6, very long, narrows, 200. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin left,
So
around
for
Vale,
here,
narrows,
you want to
200,
brake a
bumpy.
bit earlier, as I said. Then just do a bit like that, but not like that.
Flat right and flat left, 150.
I got a few technical difficulties, which meant I didn't get to the end of Filajoska. So, but there weren't any new things. So, we'll just go to Harju, the super special stage, and then we'll go to the very long stage. So, let's go. Now we are driving in Harju. Let's see what we can use.
100, acute hairpin left,
And
don't
this
cut,
one
side
is
in,
partly
500.
asphalt, partly gravel. So you'll notice that going through here, you want to use handbrake and do a bit like that. But you want to do that a bit quicker, so you don't lose a lot of time, but it's much easier in the WRC curve. So here, you want to just spin a bit, not as much as that. Then when going
Right
through
6 into flat
here,
left brake,
you want to keep it in the middle.
into right 3 over crest and left
So
3 short,
you can turn there,
and right 4 keep in.
turn here. In a WRC car, sometimes you can maybe cut one of these corners. If you just look at one of these world record times of Harju, you can see
Right
just
4,
how
don't
quickly
cut,
they do
opens,
them.
medium, 30.
And those stone rocks are really dangerous to hit. So when going, don't try and hit them, because those can make you go off course, or those things also, because they can make you go off course, hit other things, and then you
Right
crash
4
and
short,
die.
into left
Well,
3
not
short
die,
at
but you
junction,
lose a
80.
lot of time.
Square left widens over tarmac, don't cut, 70. Caution, keep right, narrows after junction, into left 2, don't
Through
cut,
here
80.
you want to slide a little bit, but this car this car has a lot of understeer, well,
Right
in
2
the
short, into left 1 medium,
original
into square right,
like
don't cut,
standard
50.
setup, so you want to use a setup. Here you just want to keep in the middle like I did there.
Chicane right, narrows at
Just
junction, 100, keep
go
left.
through here, you can try to gas.
Danger, hard brake for chicane right, 30.
And here, I'm gonna brake a bit. Go in between those like that, and then
Right
just
3
go.
and square right at junction, into square left, 30,
Through
and
here,
finish.
gas a bit, then brake a little bit. Go through there, over there, and then just gas. And now we're off to the last stage. If you haven't watched my last video, I've changed this format, or if you haven't watched any of my other videos, in this, I go around the longest stage, which now is Lauka, in a WRC car with the setup and everything, so I can get optimal speed through everything, for all the corners. So you can easily see what you should try and do during the circuit. But before I just showed a few bits, but now I will just show the whole rally. So I, I hope you like it. If you're still watching, please hit the like button and subscribe, because that will help me quite a bit to gain motivation to keep on going, keep on putting out videos and keep making them better. So hopefully you subscribe and hit the like button.
50, left 6 over crest, into right 6, short over crest, 100. Left 4 over crest, cut, into flat right, 80. Bumps and caution, right 6, narrows into jump. And caution, jump into right 4, tightens over crest, keep in, 150. Right 4 over crest, 80. Jump, keep middle, into jump, and left 3, opens, long, 200. Caution, brake for left 2, cut, keep into flat left. And right 6 over crest, 150.
As you saw, I went
Jump,
through the
keep middle, into jump, keep left,
through the what's it called,
150.
the ditch, and then I lost
Right 5
my
over crest,
car.
keep into left 6 over crest, 50.
I lost control.
Crest, keep middle, and left 5 medium over crest, keep in, 50. Jump, keep middle, into left 5, keep in. Into right 6, keep in, and jump, keep middle. Into right 6, short, and jump, 100. Left 6 and right 6, very long, definitely don't cut, over jump. Into right 5 and left 6 over crest, don't cut, into bridge, narrow, 80. Caution, brake for left 2, big cut. Into right 6 and crest, keep middle, 80. Jump, keep right, into jump, 100. Caution, left 2, big cut, opens, 100. Jump, keep middle, 150. Left 4 over crest, into jump, 70. Left 4 over crest, into jump, 70. Left 6, medium, into caution. Left 4 over crest, tightens, definitely don't cut. And flat right, into jump, keep middle, 50. Left 6 over crest, keep middle, into jump, keep left. Caution, brake for square right, don't cut, 150. Right 6 over crest, into left 6, keep in. Into caution, right 5 short, over jump, keep in, and flat left, medium. Into crest, keep middle, and left 5 medium, keep in, 50. Right 6 cut, bumpy, 100. Right 6 cut, bumpy, 100. Caution, left 5 over crest, keep middle, 200. Right 6 cut, into bumps, 100. Flat right cut, into caution, left 6 short, over crest, keep left, 100. Right 6 over crest, keep right, into left 6 over crest. And right 6, keep middle over bump, and right 5 cut, 200. Caution, right 4 over crest, cut, keep in, over jump, keep middle, 100. Right 6 into flat left. And jump, keep middle, 150. Flat right, keep right, 150. Caution, hard brake for acute hairpin left, opens, big cut, 150. Flat right over crest, keep right, 100. Flat right over crest, keep right, 70, jump, keep middle, 150. Crest, keep middle, 100. Left 6 short, into left 5 short, cut, and caution, brake for right 2, cut, 50. Left 2, keep in, over crest, 200. Bumps, keep middle, and right 6 over crest, keep right, 200. Right 5 cut, 150. Jump, keep middle, and right 4, definitely don't cut. Narrows, keep in, over jump, keep middle, 50. Jump, keep middle, 60. Flat left over jump, keep middle, 100. Left 5 cut, keep in, 100. Left 4, short cut, keep in, 120. Right 5 long over jump, keep in, 150. Caution, left 3 over jump, keep in, 80. Bumps into jump, keep left, 80. Right 6 over jump, keep in, 50. Right 6 long over jump, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Right 3 short, opens, narrows, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Right 6 into caution, left 3 long, don't cut, 80. Right 2, keep in, 120. Right 4, small cut, opens into left 4, keep in, 80. Bumps and right 3 long over crest, keep in, 80. Right 4 over crest, off camber, keep in, 150. Caution, brake, square left cut, 200. Flat right over jump, keep in, 200. Left 6 over jump, keep left into bumps, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Left 5 short, 150. Jump, keep left, 200. Bumps, 80. Flat left over jump, keep middle, 100. Flat right over jump, 100. Left 6 over jump, 80. Left 5 very long over jump, keep middle, 100. Flat right over bump and caution, brake, right 4, short over crest, keep in, 100. Bumps into flat right over jump, 50. Left 6 over jump, very long, 100. Bumps, 100. Jump, 150. Caution, brake, right 3, big cut. Square left, opens, 50. Square left, tightens, over crest, 50. Square right, bail in, 70. Right 2, short, small cut, opens, 100. Left 5 opens, 150. Flat right over jump, keep middle, 100. Left 6 over jump, keep middle, 100. long over bump, keep in 200. Jump, keep middle into left 6, 150. Jump, keep right into right 6, very long over crest. Bumps, keep right 100. Flat right over jump, keep right 150. Big jump, keep middle 150. Jump, keep middle 150. Flat right over jump, keep right 100. Jump, keep middle 150. Crest and right 6, very long, narrows 200. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin left around Vale, narrows 200, bumpy. Flat right and flat left 150. Left 6 over crest, keep left 200. Caution, right 5 over jump, keep middle into bridge. Right 6 over jump, keep middle 200. Left 6 over crest, long, keep middle. And left 6 over crest, very long, 250. Jump, keep middle, 150. Left 6 long over jump and left 6 long over crest, keep middle, 200. Right 6 long over jump, keep middle, 200, bumpy. Right 5 over crest, long, keep in, 200. Bumps and left 5 long, 200. And finish.
And there we are done with this rally. So what have we learned about the Finnish rally? Well, very quick, very easy to get understeer, quite a lot of trees and rocks and grass and bumps and everything. So this one has a lot of different things. Everything from very quick sections to very slow and bumpy sections and woods, the forests and everything. So yeah, the next rally will be Rally New Zealand. But before that, I've been Racing Legend, you have been my amazing viewers. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.